Tired of sucking in? Go to Educo Gym. Lose weight, burn body fat, and feel great. Just 20 minutes of training 3 times a week will change your body shape for the better. Join today.
Why do you cry when I'm out for a walk and get caught in the rain? And I don't have a raincoat or umbrella. What do I do? Well, I'll tell ya. When it's hot and the sun is shining and I forgot my sun cream, I start to burn. Who do I turn to? Who's my remedy? It's me. Stop there. You're a bit queer. Don't you worry. Weedy's here. There are times in adulthood when things don't sway the way you thought they would. There are trials and tribulations when need to be free. Try. Dandelion needles chased you down the yard. It was one dark, dark summer evening. We giggled and squirmed like 2 sea lion pups. Your small nose buried itself under the crook of my arm. Stop! That tickles! That tickles, you demon! You look at me. I look back at you. We're the same. You bark aloud! The sea lion pups who've all gathered round the lake, all stand on their haunches, giving you a standing ovation. Because they all loved you too. They loved you too, but not as much as I did. I'm sorry for barging in on you like this, when you were having an intimate moment. But this is a matter of urgency. I was just at the shop and it struck me. It struck me suddenly. I missed you.
What you see?
Oh, I saw her do it. And after laughter, that was the horrific part, because even if it had been a mistake, I saw joy in her eyes where there should have been cry. I swear I saw joy in her eyes. Joy where there should have been cry. And after this loud laughter as her former brother spilt out all around her in a pool of red, I swear I saw joy in her eyes. And then he came out.
Do you see now?
He saw.
See.
Saw.
See.
Saw. I see that he saw. And I think it might be the first time that he ever saw anything at all. It was the first time I saw him see.
Saw.
And he ran around like he was trying to see it as something else, something different from another angle. Back and forth, he kept running back and forth like a sea.
Saw.
And finally he broke his silence. He shouted, "No! No! One dead, one alive! The balance is off like a broken sea!"
Saw.
And like a dead man, no empathy. No pain in his eyes, just a task. He took the live twin and he held her under the water. And I stood, frozen, did nothing. I didn't know what to do because I knew if I did anything at all, he would do the same to me.
Pain, hurt, empathy, shock.
And when her tiny hands that had never been loved stopped grabbing at his arms, he lifted her out, limp and lifeless, and he took the boy out too. And he cradled them both, eyes closed and cloaked in the pink stain of diluted blood. They looked more like cherubs than ever before. And he rocked them gently. And he cried, silently. I couldn't hear him. There was no sound at all. He was muted once again. But I could see that he was hurting because I could see the tears. I finally saw him hurt as he rocked them from side to side like a sea.
Saw.
And I saw it all and I couldn't unsee, and I stood there seeing him feel. And then he knelt beside them, now completely still. And I made a noise. I think an apology, and I don't know why. I think I said I was sorry about him and all of the things that had happened in his life. And he looked right at me. And I could see that he saw, and he could see that I saw, but It's like he couldn't move. He couldn't leave them, abandon the babies he had ignored to death. Looking now at the children that he had overlooked for 2 tiny lifetimes. And then he looked right at me and cried. And I wouldn't have seen his pain at all had I not looked right in his eyes. Eyes. I see. I saw. Eyes see. Now I can see that I saw.